What's up, everybody? John here again, and today we got a special unboxing, uncrating, unraveling, a super cool booth, if you would. This is something new that we came up with. It is our version of the magazine booth, or the 3D booth, or the what do you call it? Hologram booth. There you go. Thank you for that. So when you get it, it's going to come in these 3 packages that you see here. Obviously, you see the big crate. You see the small, 2 smaller cases here. The main objective is to unbox this guy. We're going to do that now. So when you receive it, you'll have 3 items for the most part, depending if you got any other options that you purchase from us. But for the most part, you're going to get 3 items, and it's going to come well packed in this crate. And what you do to make your life easier, you grab yourself a drill. Obviously, a screwdriver will work, but honestly, just find a drill. And if you don't have one, borrow one from your neighbor. Your neighbor don't got one, it's time for you to move. Just kidding. Alrighty. So you've got that out of the way. And let me turn this around so you can see. The magazine booth there is packed with soft bag, soft cover. So what you want to do now is, this is my first time doing it also. So it's on wheels, so you'll be able to pull it out and slowly roll it out, actually. Voila. Let me get the crate out of the way. So when you've got the unit out of the crate, you have now exposed the soft cover, and now what you want to do to the main body is go ahead and lay down some carpet, a rug, or some cardboard, and tilt it towards one way. Promise it ain't too heavy. You should be able to do this. And then what you do now is just simply remove or unattach these Velcro pieces. Put those to the side, and then we're gonna tilt it back up so it's standing again. And now we're gonna simply lift up the cover. All right, and after you remove the Velcro, you simply remove the soft cover, soft bag, slowly lift it up. And just wiggle it out of the way. And once you've done that, go ahead and get the soft cover out of the way. And now you have the main part of the booth, which is the top. You can see the cool feature in the front, the glass feature that's going to be exposing our holographic photo booth feature. Anyway, on to the next 2 packages, and we can slowly build this booth. Alrighty, so you've unpacked the main booth. Now let's unpack the 2 smaller packages, which is probably going to be, if you have the options, this is going to be the camera bracket. We'll get that one out of the way first, and then we'll open this one first, actually. Alrighty, so once you've taken off all the plastic, the 10 miles of plastic that we covered this with, you're going to be exposed with another soft bag, and inside the soft bag you're going to have the pedestal and or the stand for the main part of the booth, and of course some accessory bag. You're going to be having some screws, some remotes, packing slip with everything included, and a small manual. So we'll set that aside, and we're going to take out the pedestal slash stand. And this is with the casters or wheels. Alrighty, so we just unpacked the base plate slash caster wheel, and of course the pedestal. So what you want to do is grab yourself a working table, or in this case a handy dandy road case. Put the locks on so it doesn't roll off the table while you're installing. Each of these base plates will have 2. So That'll be that. And then grab the pedestal. So these two square circles or square holes right here will indicate the top. That'll line up with the boot's main body right after. So what you want to do now is line up the holes, the corresponding holes where it has the receiving threads, and grab the longest bolts that is included, star knobs, and thread them through. Alrighty, so we just finished installing the pedestal and the stand together. What we're gonna do now is install it to the bottom of the main part of the booth, and you do that by simply laying it down. Again, having their carpet, rug, or some cardboard there so you can expose the bottom of the booth. And if you guys remember, this is the top of the pedestal, so you can line it up with these two pieces right here. That'll help line it up with the screw holes, and of course helps it from shifting left to right. So once you line this up, place that in there, and you're gonna grab your screws and simply lift up on one end so you can screw this in. Lift up the booth again. Alrighty, so you pretty much got the booth all set up. The only thing you need to do now is add your camera bracket to the rear, and of course your printer shelf that is also included, and we're gonna do that now. So the last and final piece we're gonna unbox, well, aside from the printer shelf, but anyway, this is the camera bracket that we're gonna be using with the booth. So it helps you carry it around to and from your events. We're gonna have it readily available very soon, and we're gonna go ahead and install it here. So we'll do that now. So now we're gonna be installing, like I said, the bracket for the camera. All you're gonna need is two of the smaller screws, and simply line it up to the corresponding holes with the receiving threads. Now the bottom of the bracket is going to be including this power strip. That would be the bottom going towards the floor. That's what you want to do. Grab one of the screws first, line it up with this corresponding hole right here. And simply screw it in. Let's move this out of the way. And then one more receiving screw or receiving thread in the bottom. And once you've done that, you're pretty much finished. The only thing we're gonna do now is add the printer shelf so you have a completely ready booth. All it really needs is your guys' camera. Now, mind you, the magazine booth or hologram booth is gonna include all of the internal components that you need in order to operate the booth. The only thing you really need to add is the camera, your software, and you know, maybe some other accessories that you have yourself. So this right here I'm opening up is the printer shelf. We have the printer elsewhere, but this is what's going to be included as well. So let's go ahead and install the printer shelf, and then right after we're going to install the flash bracket as well, which I didn't get to mention, but that's right here. That's the flash bracket. We're going to install that last. So the printer shelf, we're going to grab one of these, 4 of these star knobs, and then simply line it up with these holes here. I'll try to show it in a different angle. There you go. And you simply select the height you want. You can place it rather low, so in case you have a taller printer like maybe the RX1, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on the bottom as well, on the lower side. Alrighty, after installing your printer shelf, you can test fit your printer that you're going to be using. As you can see, we're using the DNP RX1 there. And now what we're going to do last is install your flash bracket. If you are going to be using an external flash on top, you could use external lighting elsewhere as well, but it's totally up to you. But for this demonstration, we're going to go ahead and install the flash bracket on top. And if you're not tall enough, you can do some magic and try to do this, or or you could just, there we go, or grab a ladder. Anyway, you're gonna have some these two brackets here, which you're gonna be able to use to go ahead and install. Yeah, you're just gonna need 2 screws to install it at the very top, just like so. And of course, these screws are all included. All right, guys, that was the complete install and assembly of the holographic hologram magazine booth from yours truly over here. It's going to be available very, very soon. If you're going to be receiving your magazine booth by delivery, that's exactly how you're going to receive it in a crate, couple of boxes. That's exactly how you can install and assemble everything. And as far as operational video goes, that's going to be on the next video, so tune in for that, or just search into our YouTube and I'm sure you'll be able to find it. And so yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below, give us a message, give us a call. We'll make sure you're taken care of. And again, we'll see you guys in the next video.